Alright, today we're going to show you how to take apart a Dell M50-10. The reason for this is, a lot of times you want to replace the hard drive. As you can see here, you have a door for the memory, but the hard drive is here underneath the case, which can be quite difficult if you're not sure how to do it. So we're going to show you how to do it today. There are several laptops made like this. There's a smaller version, the M40-10, the 5050s, all of them are taken apart the same way. They have the hard drive in this section underneath the motherboard. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the battery. Then we're going to take the door for the RAM out. I'm just using a regular Phillips head screwdriver. And there's the RAM. I like to remove the RAM just so it doesn't get damaged. Put that off to the side. And we're going to remove the CD-ROM. The screw for the CD-ROM is right here. A little push, the CD-ROM comes right out. I'm going to put that off to the side along with the screw, as it is a special size screw, different than the other screws in the kit. Now we're going to remove all the screws from the back of the laptop. Alright, now that we have all the screws from the back of the case, you may miss this one right here. It's in the doorway right here. A lot of times I miss that one. I find it eventually, but a lot of times I miss it. And then you have the 4 screws for the hard drive. The reason I left these to last, let me show you the difference between these screws. You want to hold these out. These are the only ones that look different other than the CD-ROM. You can see these screws here are specifically made for the hard drive. They're hard drive size. These are the regular, you can say these screws here are for the case, and these ones here are for the hard drive. And you can see the difference in the two different kind of screws. So make sure that you keep them separate. So now we're going to turn it over, and the next step would be getting the keyboard out so we can take the palm rest off. If you'll notice, the keyboard, it has little notches right here that hook into the bottom of the case. So we're going to have to press those in and pull the keyboard out. Alright, now that we've got the keyboard lifted from the top, we just give a nice little pull and we pull it out from the inside. We don't want to do any damage to the cable ribbon on the keyboard, so we're just going to pop the retainer clip just like that with a little screwdriver, and it comes out easy as it can be. Alright, we don't want to damage any of the other cables before we remove the palm rest, so we want to flip up the little retention clip here for the touchpad and remove that, pull that off. And the other two, we have the power switch and we have some of the port connectors right here. We just want to pull that up, pull the little clip up right there, and pull it right out so we don't damage it. Now from here, we have some screws underneath the keyboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, looks like 5. And they're all marked under the M2 5-5. So you want to keep those separate too. They're slightly different than the bottom of the computer. We want to unscrew these as well. So we've removed the screws from the bottom of the palm rest assembly. And again, we want to keep these separate because they are slightly different than the bottom. You can mistake these for the bottom, but they're slightly different. Put those off to the side. So now we're going to remove the palm rest assembly. Just lift up. It shouldn't take much. Just lift right up. It depends on how long it's been since somebody's been in it. It shouldn't really stick all that hard. I just pulled straight up. As long as you have all the screws removed, it should come right up. We'll put that off to the side. Now, here's our hard drive. In some of the other models, the motherboard will come completely over top of the hard drive, and what you would have to do at that point is remove a few of the screws and take the motherboard off. While you're doing that, you would have to remove the video cable and a cable connector for the power. You'd also want to connect the fan, and you'd probably have to unscrew some of the fan and other motherboard modules. But this one, luckily for us, does not have that. So we're just going to remove the hard drive from the system. And there you go. So at this point, all you would have to do is put your replacement hard drive in the machine, put it back together, and you'd have a good working laptop. Thank you for watching this video today. If this video was any help to you, please leave a like and a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can get more videos in the future. Have a good day.